she's an amazing harmonica player, and she's a beautiful woman from Brazil that plays harmonica. So it's such a, ironic contrast. I normally think of these, older guys playing the harmonica, but she's this amazing, beautiful Brazilian harmonica player, and she has these beautiful videos playing harmonica, and they have like millions and millions of views on YouTube. She's a really popular online presence. So I know her. We have a mutual friend from Nashville, and I found out through that friend that she was kind of sightseeing around the States. So with her and her husband, so I messaged her and I said, hey, if you come down to Minnesota, you and your husband are welcome to crash at my place for a week, and you can sit in at all the gigs, and I'll show you around, take you guys to the blues jams. So she took me up on the offer and got to hang out here for a week. And I had this idea, like I thought, it'd be so cool just to do a very simple, soulful, bluesy version of Amazing Grace, like on the oil can, and then have her do a lot of the really cool, soulful, bluesy fills and the harmonica. So we kind of had this idea, and we tried it out a couple times at my house, and then we went to my buddy's recording studio, and then I think we did it on the second take, and I had a video guy there that videotaped the performance of it, and it was such a cool version of it, and it was just very simple and pretty, and we threw it on YouTube, and I think the video has over 1 million views, and I think most of the comments on there are from different languages all over the world. So it's so fun. Like about once a month or so, or once a week, I'll go on that link, and I'll read all the comments, and I'll use Google Translator to translate them into English, and I'll read their comments and comments back in their language. So it's a really cool song with Indiara Sapphire.
Let's get to that right now. Amazing Grace. Thank you. We'll be right back. That is beautiful, son. That is beautiful song. Amazing Grace. Thanks, Joe. Thanks for coming back.
Yeah, thank you.
One of the great things you do is you help spread the love, music. You teach and help everybody out there. Talk about all that great stuff you do.
Yeah, so I started, we started this program called Blues for Kids Harmonica Workshops. So it's a partnership through a nonprofit, a local nonprofit here in Minnesota called Discover Music. And then we also partner with Hohner Harmonicas. And so we get a bunch of these brand new Hohner harmonicas. And then usually what I'll do is if I'm playing like at a family friendly festival or something, I'll bring a bunch of harmonicas, and I'll just teach all the kids any age. I'll just teach them how to jam on the blues. We teach them like the 1-4-5 chord, and it's so cool. Like, at any age, any skill level, within 5 minutes, they're able to jam out in the blues. So then what I'll do is I'll show them that, and I'll say, well, now here's how the blues, how you can transition the blues genre into country music, or into rock and roll, or into pop music. So then we'll just hang out for about a half hour and jam. And then if I'm going up to perform afterwards, I'll say, all right, guys, this next song is in the key of G, so I want you guys to rock out with me. So that for the next song or two, they're jamming around, dancing with the harmonicas, and so yeah, it's just so cool. We get to give away all these harmonicas, and I do them. I do them at a lot of different festivals, and I do them at I've done them at schools a lot of times, and local libraries. And it's a ton of fun.
Oh, today with the genre, the rap, man, they can really create something real fast. Nice little rap lyrics along with their harmonica and whatever they want to do, and they'll always remember you that day at camp. 20 years from now. Because it all starts.
Yeah, because I think the whole, it's like you never know, as a kid, I think the whole goal as a kid, you want to be exposed to as many instruments and hobbies and passions as possible so you can find your true passion. So whether it's harmonica or blues or guitar or rap or whatever it is, so it's kind of cool to get them exposed to harmonica, and that might if they don't they might not fall in love with that forever, but that might transition them into maybe going on their iPad and playing with GarageBand and learning how to make some music that way, or hang out with a friend and play some music on a guitar or piano. So I think it's kind of cool just to expose them to new music ideas and inspiration.
Yeah, and the harmonica, man, that's all the instrument that they had back in the Old West that they carried. And you can always have it with you.
Just carry it right in your pocket, and you're good to go.
Oh, that's really cool stuff to be doing that. And, I was sharing with you off air about things I would like to do with this show, open mics for autistic. Anybody, anywhere could come on the show and have, John Vento was having these kind of things in Pittsburgh. Have an open place collaboration that they can come and create. Put them on the iHeartRadio podcast, because this is something that I like to create too. Even the playing field. Everybody's got talent. And my, if you watch all the shows on TV, so many people on the spectrum per se, it's amazing what they can do, you know, and give everybody the opportunities out there.
Yeah, exactly. It's such a confidence booster to just learn something, and especially if if you tell your friends, hey, I was on the radio and I was playing the song, and their friends say, oh, do you know Timmy was on the radio and he played the guitar, and it's such a unique experience that you never forget that. So I think it's amazing.
I mean, we're older, but for a young person to say that I was on this and here's my little podcast I made, and later in life I have a lot of things in my life, banners, things I made in sports, should I say, a trophy, anything you've done, accomplishment. So that's my thought pattern on that. Something they can carry on in a song. And the other thing, my friend, is you either have it or you don't with music. If I could sing, I'd be doing it, or any type of music. But that's the thing that people just need to be exposed to bring them out of themselves, should I say, that you do. Yeah,
especially as kids, because I think especially when you go through that whole adolescence phase, you have hormones and different emotions and stuff, and it's really easy for kids to kind of start feeling insecure, and unconfident. So I think I know for me, I felt that way, and I think music really helped me just kind of as a tool to just kind of find your own identity and build confidence. And I think that's why I think it's so important for kids to be exposed to music at a young age.
Yeah, that's good stuff. I'll tell you, let's play this tune right now, Down Home Girl. Here we go. We'll be right back. Thank you, bro.
Well, I swear the perfume you wear is made out of turnip greens, and every time I kiss your lips, it tastes like pork and beans. Even though you're wearing those city-fied high heels, I can tell from your giant step you've been walking through the cotton field. down home girl. Do you know your monkey child? Take my breath away. And every time you move like that, I got to get down and pray. Girl, you know that dress you're wearing is made out of fiberglass. And every time you shake it, girl, I got to go to Sunday Mass. Take it to the muddy river and push you right in, so I can watch that water roll on down your velvet skin. I'm gonna take it down to New Orleans, down to Dixieland, so I can watch you do the second line with an umbrella in your hand. Whoa, you're so down home girl. You're my down home girl. Girl, you're making me crazy. Ooh, my knees are getting lazy now. Down on girl, take me home.
Yeah, thank you. Joe Flip is back on the Who Magoo tonight. Thanks, Joe.
Yeah, thank you.
We are, when you're a guest on the Who Magoo,